another Rock Boys Wrestling podcast. I'm your boy Dave CEO Coles.
It's Podcast Savage Matt. Here with another
And, and we're back on this 4th of July.
pre-tape show. Well, our show ain't
Yeah,
pre-tape.
yeah,
but
our show ain't
Smackdown
pre-tape. Hey, by the way, if y'all hear fireworks in the background, it's fireworks in the background. It's not bombs over Baghdad. We're not under attack right now at the moment.
Oh, we might be. Shit, the way the fucking Smackdown started.
Well, let's jump right into this. Listen, me and Matteray said SmackDown was already a tape show. We kind of knew what was going on. We talked a little bit about it even on our Monday show. Well, our Tuesday show. Whatever the hell day we did the show. We talked about it. But we're going to talk about some of the stuff that's going on, and you just get a regular old Rock Boys pod like how we normally do. But like Matt said, opening the show, Jacob Fatu was on 1 million.
All gas, no brakes with it.
Listen, he attacked them by himself. You know what kind of character you got to be to attack 4 people? Well, 3 technically, because what's it called wasn't a part of it. Tonga Loa, Tonga, the tall one. He wasn't a part of it.
Tonga.
Hikaleo. Yeah. If anybody listens to our podcast, y'all know I fuck up all the Tongans and the Tonga Loa and the Tonga. Man, listen.
Nigga, you better get in where you fit in.
Haku kids. God damn it. But nah, the tall one.
Where you fit in.
The tall one wasn't there tonight. Wasn't there for the initial beatdown.
Right.
For the initial beatdown by Jacob. But like I was saying, you know what kind of man you got to be to go attack 3 people and you know you outnumbered?
Yeah, no. Jacob different beast. Different.
As y'all see, Matt real patriotic today. Y'all see him in the background.
You know what I'm saying? El Dredo de Americano. Yo, I'm gonna let you in on a secret right now. I have been basking in liquid lunch all day. All sponsored and brought to you by our good friend on the pod. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna just leave it there.
Shout out to Reese.
Yeah. In the meantime, yes. Since I have no kid tonight, I have no responsibilities but to maintain myself and be pleasant and be fashionably in a fashionable order. So yes, I'm here. But
well, since Matt's saying
if
this
I'm
too,
out of pocket by any means, you understand that's why.
Since Matt's saying, he's not responsible for nobody. I'm not responsible technically for nobody neither. Yeah. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm not responsible to nobody till Sunday.
You about to piss me off. Hold up. That has nothing to do with tonight.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with this show.
Yeah. But nah, like we said though, Jacob was on fire. Nice way to start the show off because I was wondering how they're gonna start the show off. It's actually the best way to start the show off.
No, for sure.
Shout out to them and that old ass Mercury though.
Word. Nah. Jacob had to come out and do something because you know what I mean. The way he got left in the ring the other night, you knew for a fact that Friday was gonna start off guns blazing, bro.
Yeah,
a toll was gonna have to be paid in some way, some form.
Yeah.
To leave Solo hanging out the fucking window was fucking hilarious to me though. That nigga was ragdoll. Like,
man, listen. We knew, like you said, we knew Jacob was going to get his revenge somehow, some way back on him. And doing it this way, the start of the show was actually a hot thing to do. We got into him and Jimmy in the back. And they got the tag team match.
Yeet did I mean?
It should have been no yeet there, I mean.
I know what you mean.
But, we know what's coming down the line. But we end up getting Solo actually cut a promo telling JC and what's it called to stay in the back. I mean, not JC, not JC.
Hikuleo
and
and
Tonga.
Tongaloa.
Yeah, that one. Stay in the back.
The
Him and
best
JC was
Tongan
gonna
out
go out
there.
there. Say that again.
Tongaloa, the best Tongan out there.
They all trashing me.
But nah. Either way, yeah, like. So I like that one, but I didn't really like it only because the fact, like, so the way they had everything spaced out tonight, like the way their segments and everything as far as the order was bad.
Terrible.
Bad. Like it felt so awkward. But I mean, well, I'll get into what was really awkward later on. But nah, we can just go right into the tag match. We can just talk about the main event right away. Well, let me just talk about the last tag match of the night because every damn match is a tag match.
Teddy Long, holla, holla, holla.
Yeah, you thought Teddy
This is
Long
a Teddy
booked
Long
this damn
special
night,
tonight.
bro. Yeah,
This is a Teddy special for real.
I did like this match. For the fact that like Jacob really getting his shit off. He really getting his shit off, but it's good to see him and Jimmy really like, you know what I'm saying, work as a team.
Yeah, it didn't look like an odd tag team.
No, it didn't. And I mean, I like the fact it's like, you know, he's working with more family than just Solo as an ally.
Finally, they're showing them evolving more.
Right. I mean, where does it go from just those two? To be decided, to be seen. But I definitely was enjoying this. Solo he did like some little things here and there as far as just mocking everybody, and you know what I mean, that's just what he does. But like Solo gets over with that. He does it pretty well.
Solo, I don't want to put him like this. Solo in the ring is entertaining, even though I know he's supposed to be the street fighter, but some of the antics that he does, it's fucking hilarious. It's Solo, like, bro, what are you on some bullshit doing the Jacob head movement, body shaking, and all that crazy stuff he be doing. Okay, let's get right into it. The match was the match. Jacob and Jimmy won. Cool. I'm cool with that.
I was surprised that
I wasn't
won.
Because we knew it was coming like that.
But we knew it was coming. I was surprised Jacob got the pin.
I wasn't.
He pinned fucking Solo.
I know, but we'll talk about what happened after the match.
I mean,
it was a give and take. It really was a give and take moment if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Solo gave up the pin. He won Solo lost the battle, won the war. As of right now.
Okay. When you put it like that, okay.
So, of course, we got the Shield Powerbomb by Hikuleo, JC, and Tonga.
Is it the Shield Powerbomb or is it just the Powerbomb?
It's a Shield Powerbomb.
Man, I want to let that go sometimes.
But I'm saying, like, when you think of that, when you see three people pick up one, it's the Shield.
The Shield bomb.
And then you got Solo, perfect camera angle, standing by the ring announcer. Just look like he's fucking Hitler taking over the world. I don't think that was a good damn thing to say.
That wasn't. You could have said 47 for all I care, but
yeah.
Either
but
way,
he like a conqueror. The way he was standing there and the camera angle, watching Jacob go through the table.
I will say that was a good way to close out the night.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens next. It just sucked the fact that it's 2 hours. It's 2 hour move already is bothering me.
Let's talk about it. Oh, hold on. Well, let's end this right quick. So, where do you think this is going? Of course, what do you think is happening next?
I mean, it's a simple fact. It's like you don't know where it's going to go. It could involve Jim. I mean, it could involve Jay.
Right.
It could involve Tama Tonga, which is probably going to happen. Only because I say the fact that Solo's promo said that this is his family and his family's complete.
Right.
that little subtle thing right there, and then they are his MFTs. He's already replaced Tama. So that right there is it's that. Well, what the fuck you gonna do now? And so it can involve Jay. It can involve Tama. You can always bring up Lance if you wanted to do something new and fresh. And of course, you can always involve older big cousin.
Nah, he too big for
But
this.
no. The only reason I'm just saying just the possibilities. But granted, like we said last time, he is too big for this. But he's also destined just to go to Raw. You know what I'm saying? His story is going to continue on Raw. That's where he's going to continue his next chapter. But yeah, so I mean, like, of course, Jimmy or Tama. It all depends on when.
You end up with Jay and Tama going there. 4-4. You need 4-4.
Yeah.
That gives you 4-4.
Yeah. Yeah. Or shit, whoever knows? We might get Zilla. Only reason I say that because you need a rabid monster like Jacob to take on a force like Tyler. You know what I'm saying? You have a 7-foot person against everybody that's 6 foot and under. Let's be honest.
Listen, I understand he just premiered. They're trying hard to get him over at 7 foot. And then the choke slam spot that he pulled on Night of Champions, kind of shaky. I'm not trying to ridicule him. I understand it. But for somebody who's been behind the scenes for almost a year plus, come on, bro. I understand.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
I mean, the person that he's next to is worse. But
which one?
Not JC. JC's a decent worker. He just looked funny.
I mean, no, he looks funny as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Mexican Rhino for real. I don't care what you say. Yeah, but this storyline will evolve more and more and more.
It'll introduce more family members to the mid card.
Yeah, I just don't want the easy cop out 4-on-4 at SummerSlam. I want to see Jacob versus Solo at SummerSlam.
I will say that I feel like they did rush the Jimmy Jacob tandem.
Yeah, you didn't necessarily have to have that match tonight. You could have waited on that.
They could have waited.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you.
They could have had JC versus Jacob.
Yeah.
And I've been cool.
It still ended up with the same results.
They could have did a Solo versus Jimmy. And I've been cool.
Yeah, but not tonight's show though.
Regardless of anything, I'm saying just before they had this match.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Before they had them tag together.
They could have
showed the struggle that they need to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Have them have common ground.
Because if you really think about it, they tagged up tonight, and if it wasn't for the powerbomb spot, this feud is damn near over.
If it wasn't for if it didn't involve the belt, it would have been over.
Yeah, I understand it, but I'm saying the tag team.
He said damn near would have been over.
Yeah,
I'm saying if it didn't involve the belt, it would have been over.
Right, but I'm saying the tag team version of it, because if you just say Jacob and Jimmy together, they fucking won already, and then they beat Solo, like you said.
No, you're right. You're
so
right.
That part of it is quote unquote will be done if the powerbomb spot didn't happen tonight.
Right.
So the powerbomb spot extends it more.
And if Jacob still had the belt, hypothetically,
yeah, it would be over.
Him pinning Solo, that it really would have closed all that whole trade.
Yeah, it would have been obsolete.
This
would have been stupid.
You're right.
But speaking of something else that I don't, that's obsolete, Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
All right, Tiffany coming out, cutting her promo. Jay coming out, and this is episode 69.
What happened?
69 guy.
My name Matt. Hey girl. Hey Jay, what's up, baby?
She came out tonight. Well, yeah, she came out tonight. I didn't like this. And this is so corny. I want to bring out a special guest, Jade.
Yeah, and they're just being Trish Stratus. Hey,
And you giving her a fucking title match. She didn't earn it.
right.
She got it because she's a legend.
You gave it to her because of the fact that's what they were expecting to do around Mania, and you did put a trigger on it. You had them tag team at Elimination Chamber, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm. In Canada.
Just for them to not have any follow up. You followed up on it months later because of the fact that you wanted Charlotte Flair to have her moment. Granted, it didn't pan out the way you expected it. You're trying to rewrite your wrongs by doing that now.
I totally agree with you. Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that match should have definitely been a Mania match. It actually probably would have been better at Mania.
Listen, as much as I say Trish shouldn't wrestle no more, her and Tiffany Stratton at Mania would have been better than what we got Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton. For sure.
And because you could have had them continue their story from Elimination Chamber, just a month or some change.
Yeah.
To just kind of feud and just build each other up. Trish could have still been a bad guy. Let's be honest. Trish could have turned. And then you could have went that route. Granted, you just did a one-off story, left it alone. You just been having Nia Jax coming in and leaving out throughout the whole Tiffany Stratton's whole title reign. Let's be honest. And so it's like you give that. You cut this promo in the middle of the ring. You sit there and say, well, Jade says, I don't care who it is. Was you or Trish?
Yeah, because it don't affect her. Because she
Right.
guaranteed.
At the end of the day, I'm at SummerSlam. Meet me there. For that to happen then, and then you turn around and do a daggone backstage segment of them repeating the same shit, that's what I have a problem with tonight's show. It was the sequence of everything just didn't flow right. It felt like we were just rehashing, repeating everything that we already seen. If we wanted Naomi to attack Jade so bad, we should have never had Jade come out in the ring with Tiffany.
Right.
You know what I mean? Her saying, well, Trish, I guess you got a title match at SummerSlam, blah, 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 when she already was out there with it, it was redundant. And I mean, that's what I said. I would rather Jade have been in the backstage and did that than to do that. And if you did want to have Jade come out on her own.
I agree.
Have Jade do self-promotion and build herself up rather than to do that shit with Tiffany and Trish. There's no need for that.
Another thing that was corny as shit tonight is them coming out with the crowns in the tiara, if you want to call it, for the women. But then neither one of them wore it.
Neither one wore it.
Jade kept putting it on top of her head, but she didn't leave it there.
Right.
But back to this, I didn't like. So Matt, you know what you gotta do now, right?
What I got what? Be the king?
You got what?
I gotta be the king to her.
Hey, that's what you want to do. I mean, I have no, that's on you. But since Ryan never seen you play football, you gotta play football again because that's why Trish is wrestling again.
Oh, for her kids.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to turn to Cody Rhodes real quick? It's the only thing I got left.
That reasoning was trash.
No, I understand. Nah, it didn't make sense. Like for you know what it sounded like? Goldberg.
I did it for my kid.
Yeah. No, seriously. It sounded just like that motherfucker. And it's just like nobody wants to see this Goldberg. we know you're not winning this title, Goldberg.
Well, he might win it. He's not gonna hold it for long.
I'm not fucking winning it. You're not leaving the night with it, so say he ain't winning. I ain't counting that as a win if you ain't leaving the night with it.
Come on, you can't do that because there's people with title
reigns. You ain't walking out that arena with it, bro. You ain't winning.
He won at one point in the night.
It ain't yours.
It ain't his to take home. You're absolutely right.
Transitional champion, literally. Literally. Yeah, sucks to say that, right? Sucks to say. Look, let's just say this. Trish Stratus will be too.
I don't. That's what. Y'all bringing back legends with quotation marks for transitional belt is crazy to me.
I mean, and granted. We're not saying that they're going to win. We're just saying, again, if they do.
Yeah, hypothetical.
Yeah. Because, I mean, do I honestly think Trish going to win the fucking belt? No. No. I do see Naomi cashing in.
Yeah.
At SummerSlam. I'm not even going to go to Evolution.
We get there when we get there. But
but I will say this. I am definitely going to be eyeing Evolution a lot more than what you think.
Oh yeah, next Sunday I'm definitely watching it, bro.
Not just because of Jade or
all the other women that will be there.
Yeah, no, Lord.
Because we know, and I know we don't talk about this company too much, but we know one woman that was on live before her match at AEW, she won't be there. And you said WWE took too long to come out with a part 2 to Evolution. Tell Tony Khan to do one.
Not even that. You're part of the reason why it was held up so long.
Yes.
Again, you want to do your contract dispute and all that bullshit. You want to go out and bail the way you did. Yeah, you held it up. You were part of the reason. You're not the reason. You're a part of it, a fraction. But the thing is, if I can call you a fraction of a problem, you're a problem.
You're still a part of it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you're a problem.
And next time you're on live, make sure your wig is straight. Make sure it's lined up.
Mercedes Hogan, come on now.
Make sure your wig is lined up correctly, not like your part over here. But that was just But back to
Mercedes Hogan.
Back to our wrestling over here.
So yeah, like we said, that's all I got left. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I didn't want to go there, but go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Cody Rhodes started up tonight.
Fucking Rose.
He started up tonight, and like you said, he didn't want to come out there to show off the crown. He came out there, but he wanted to show off his wrist.
Like, I don't get it, bro.
I don't either. I'm sorry. And I know I've been saying this for a long time. WWE has to really stop trying to force Cody into everything, bro.
Shout out to them for listening to our show. Because I swear to God, every time me and Matt say something, the shit end up on TV. Now they call him Super Cody. Didn't we fucking say that on Monday? I mean, on Night of Champions, whatever.
The man has literally main events WrestleMania 39.
Right.
After he won the Royal Rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Won the Royal Rumble. Mania 39. Mm-hmm. Rumble again.
2 times.
Mania 40. 2 nights, right? Gets the belt that second night. King of the Ring. No, I'm sorry. Crown Jewel.
Yeah, he got that big belt. He got the big stupid belt in the pinky ring.
Crown Jewel goes on to fucking what? Main event Mania 41.
Yes.
Turn around, you give him King of the Ring. Bruh. Y'all ain't need to do that with Roman.
Roman didn't need all of it. That's why.
No, my thing is, again, when they were, quote unquote, forcing Roman into the picture, when he was a big dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even win a King of the Ring.
No.
He won one Royal Rumble. One. He was just champion ever since then. And elevated the title when he had it. flipped and turned fucking the Thunderdome inside out. Let's just be honest. Yeah, y'all really want Cody to be the savior, but it's just not it, bro. It's just not it. But I do love the fact that Randy came out and said his shit. I hesitated.
I spared you.
Because I was going to punch your head off, bro.
I gonna rearrange your face. Something like that. Because she said something like that.
Yeah. Nah. And that's what we want from Orton.
See, that's what we need because we don't got KO currently.
Oh, for sure. But we did get my man back.
And he was cutting a fucking promo. Drew was out there
Per
on
the fucking
fire.
usual.
He was on fire.
Per the usual.
No. Drew was on fire tonight.
Drew comes out, bro. He starts saying, yeah, I want you to win. I want you to win.
He really just told that man he was easy pickings. Like, in so many ways. Think about that, bro. He really told that man, I want you to win because you easy pickings.
Man, it said our careers are both similar, both parallel, or just slightly different. Nothing too odd, but again, we flourished outside this company, came back to this company, elevated ever since. Yeah, nah. It's good to have Drew back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
In days when you're missing KO, it's great to have Drew back.
Drew is needed. And shout out to the program that's happening. It's going to be Drew versus Randy.
At next week.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
I'm all for it.
Again, you remember last time they fought fucking Thunderdome?
A while ago.
It was Hell in a Cell. Yeah, it was Hell in a Cell.
I'm saying it's a while ago.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean that's the only thing that's keeping Orton from going heel. God damn it.
Yeah, because I mean he did arcade the fuck out of Drew.
And left.
Yes.
And left.
No, stood there.
No. But he was going for the rest of the night.
Yeah, he's going the rest of the night. But I'm saying him standing there at the edge of the ring. But he also, shout out to him, because he also said, I need you to go to SummerSlam and do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Everybody know Cody's easy pickings, bro. Go win the title so we can beat you.
Right. I'm with that shit.
All right. Let's get into the most oddest tag team that we got going on right now.
Which one? Alexa Bliss? Charlotte
Flair.
They will be both heading. Well, they had a triple threat. Is that what it was?
It was Meacham and B-Fab. I thought it was just Meacham and B-Fab. I didn't think it was. Oh yeah, no. It was what's it called too?
Her service.
Her service.
Secret her service.
Yep.
The secret Hervis.
Whatever the her is.
In Alba Fire, damn it.
Yeah. So they was this is to create more storyline. We know what it's for.
I mean, yeah, the winner was going on to Evolution.
Yeah. But I'm saying it also builds their story later on.
Yes.
So they're gonna become listen, breaking news. It's a spoiler alert. They're gonna become tag team champions.
I'm not mad at it either.
Yeah, but they're not gonna hold it for long though.
No.
Because they're gonna end up fighting each other, and you know how the normal bullshit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're literally like the Bar. It's literally just Sheamus and what's his name coming together and become a tag team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. But it'll have an ending to it, so that it wouldn't last long.
Yeah, they end up going. And...
The Bar never had their closure, by the way.
No. Nope. No, they didn't.
Sucks. No, one just got injured, and that's just how you ended
Yeah.
it.
I mean, but Alexa Bliss and Charlotte as the tag team, 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna win every match.
I mean, yeah.
Just because who's Charlotte's on there, Alexa. I mean, Alexa ain't nothing to sneeze at neither, because she racks up wins and she's a good superstar as well.
No, she's a good worker. Like
Yeah.
she's again that small figure, like technique. She definitely one of those. She's not like a high flyer or nothing like that. Like she can get down, Grizzly.
No, she get down.
Yeah, she get down.
Hey, well, let's talk about another tag team before we talk about the tag team crazy mess that's going on tag team division. A tag team that I actually like, huh?
Fraxium?
Yeah, and versus
Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
I actually like Andrade and Ray Phoenix. I think we said that before. This tag team to me gels nicely. It's almost too nice. Like almost too nice.
Mm-hmm.
To where you could scoot them in the tag team division if you wanted to. Bro, you could scoot them in the tag team division.
Only reason I'm hesitant is because of the simple fact it's like I think this might be the segue for Penta. It could be.
This is their second time them doing this though.
Only reason I say that because you have Los Garzas.
Right.
Or Legado, whatever you want to call it, whatever, like the trios Legado. If you have them go for Andrade, which they always have tied into him with, and then say Ray Phoenix is tied into it as well. You could do that. I will say this, I don't want them to do Andrade and Ray Phoenix versus the Americanos. The El Grandes, the Americanos.
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them. I don't want to do that because I would rather it be the Lucha Brothers versus those two.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it all goes to see if Chad Gable heals up in time for SummerSlam, maybe.
Well, they're saying he should be back for SummerSlam.
Well, if that's the case, I hope that, both Lucha Brothers get attacked by this guy. And, like, you know what I'm saying? In some way, some fashion, you get Andrade off of that was the tag team. Either way, talk about tonight. No, it was actually a good match. It was really cool to see these two work. But again, Fractions, they ain't no slouches, bro.
Nah.
They are no slouches at the top rope. Let me say it now.
Nah, they not.
Because they get busy.
Shocked me as much as,
Right.
But
right. I mean, I knew they were going to lose, but it's still the fact it was still fun to see them kind of to just get some action in there. They do well every week. You know what I mean? They remind me of Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Oh,
they remind me a lot of them.
They're before their time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That tag team was way before their time, bro.
No, they were. I mean, it is kind of crazy the fact it's like I think is Brian Kendrick still with the company, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe backstage. He might be a trainer.
He might be.
But neither one of those tag teams matter within this division. Why? Because
there's only one team that matters.
There's only one team that matters. And they're doing exactly what I said they would do.
Yeah.
Is take over this tag team division on SmackDown.
It's really the Wyatts versus everybody.
Oh, it is. As it should be, though. Again, ain't no friends. This is my family.
I have a problem with this, though.
What's your problem?
Don't you ever cut a fucking Wyatt entrance again in your fucking life.
Yeah, don't do that.
If you do cut a Wyatt entrance, you wait until fucking Uncle Howdy sits the fuck in the rocking chair.
Yeah, they can cut it. You cut it before they turn the lights back on.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? This is what I tuned in for.
Yeah.
To hear that motherfucking piano.
And it's exactly what we mean by as far as to be commercial placement.
And that's what I said, going back to our shows, episode 68. It's not that SmackDown's going back to 2 hours. Because Raw is 2.5 hours. So it's really not an issue.
It's the dumbest shit in the world. But yeah.
It's the fucking commercial placements. Mm-hmm. And timeout. Y'all had extra time because this wasn't no fucking live show. And another thing, I got another ring. I'm on my bullshit right now. Fuck WWE at this current moment.
Why?
Y'all dropping the shit on social media before the shit even happened on TV.
Oh.
Y'all dropped the Jay getting attacked in the back before the shit actually came on TV. So if you was on the YouTube channel, you could have watched it on fucking YouTube before it even showed on your damn TV.
Oh, that's terrible.
Stupid as fuck. That don't make no sense.
That's terrible.
Like, yo, y'all $1 billion company. Make this shit sink. After it shows on TV. Matter of fact, take that back. Even fucking Jacob attacking the Solo and them was out before on WWE's YouTube. It was out before it actually played on TV.
Oh no, y'all gotta do better, bro.
I'm sitting here.
I know it's a pre-taped show, but damn.
Bro, I'm sitting on YouTube looking at something. I click over back, I go to the search. It's WWE. I'm like, well, damn, this shit 30 minutes. Oh shit, bro. SmackDown came on 30 minutes early.
You know what it was? They were releasing their footage out beforehand.
That's stupid as fuck.
It was probably they didn't time and schedule. You know how we do?
Yeah. They don't do.
No, meanwhile, I mean, like, mind you, we've been putting it out live lately, but we usually schedule it, y'all.
Yeah, we used to.
We usually schedule it, and then we go from there. But either way, nah.
Yeah, it was the whole dropping segments before the segment actually happened. And then think about it, you got WWE regular channel, you got WWE fucking USA, you got WWE Netflix on YouTube, all this shit on YouTube, and all y'all out of sync.
Yeah, come on. The other thing I have a problem with WWE is, how the fuck am I supposed to ever watch SmackDown back again?
Oh, if you got what's it called, you can.
What?
If you got the USA app.
It's not. I don't think it's up to date though. It's not like I can watch like tonight's episode over again right now.
Oh, I can, but you can't. I got Xfinity. I can't. You cannot Xfinity if you have Xfinity on demand.
Well, fuck you, Xfinity. I don't want to hear that shit. It means, like I said, nah. Go ahead, yo, move them over to Netflix. Come on now. You already dropped 2 hours. At least we get 2 hours. Come on now. Come on over to Netflix.
Put it on Peacock. I don't give a fuck. One of the two.
Shit. Make it available on fucking Peacock.
Because I think it's out of order. It's just like a month behind on... Which one is it a month behind on? Peacock?
Yes.
Yeah, they're a month behind.
Is it? Yeah, it might be Peacock or it might be USA. Either or. Again, make it available. Like, put out your weekly episodes up so everybody can go back and watch them.
Yeah. Because really, I mean, them having Netflix partnership is actually super ass dope because we can literally get the show immediately. And shout out to them for taking the fucking commercials out too.
Oh no,
you don't even get the commercials.
They take some out,
bro. If you rewatch, no, bro.
I mean, hear me out. It's not as prominent, and maybe it might be that night will get you with the commercials, but afterwards, no, you don't really get them. No, you're right.
So this was I learned the cheat code to say fuck commercials anyway. Start the show 15 minutes late.
Oh, of course.
Fast forward through all that shit.
Of course.
That makes the show 100% time easier to watch.
Of course. But no.
Back to this Wyatt shit because, like I said, stop cutting the Wyatt's entrance. Motherfuckers is there for just. We love that. Like, come on, dog. Stop doing that. Now this match, them taking.
Eric Rowan got that damn pin tonight, bro.
That's all I'm about to say. And you see how excited everybody in the Wyatts was for him to get the win.
Big time.
Big Red got a win.
Yes, he did. Yes.
But them picking one person from each tag team, did you think they picked the best person out of the tag team?
What you talking about, like Chris Sabin?
Chris Sabin, Montez Ford.
I fuck with Chris Sabin.
Montez Ford.
Always fuck Chris Sabin. And Joey Gargano. No, I mean they should have definitely picked fucking my nigga, Tommaso. I really like Tommaso, bro. I just think he's
I like
underrated.
Tommaso Ciampa too.
Chris Sabin, I've always been a Chris Sabin fan. And of course, I mean, Tez is just Tez, bro. Who don't like Tez? But yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, this match was dope though. Like I like how
I mean,
even
Berto's not bad. Berto doesn't have the look. Angel Garza has the look.
yeah, you're right.
I will say Angel Garza has the look, but yeah.
No, so what I was saying was I like how even when it comes to the general managers, they're saying y'all gotta fight the Wyatts. Like they said, they're not going nowhere. And shout out to us for even putting them in the main event. Just the main event segment for us, basically. But with them saying that, of course, it's what's it called? What's his name? For the Wyatts, the main tag team.
Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis?
Yeah. So they're the main tag team champions. That's going for the tag team titles.
Right. But Freebro rules.
And that's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
I like that as well because to throw an Uncle Howdy in there or throw an Eric Rowan in there every now and then again, I'm with it. Like I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like it. Now we need Nikki Cross to get more into the women's division.
Yes.
Because now that you have two belts, quote unquote, you don't just have the world or the universal, you have the US and shit like that. So
and the Continental.
Yeah, so let her get
some type
let her get involved with that.
Instead of moving that as a full on unit like that. I know what you mean.
Because there's nothing besides Alexa Bliss that's spooky enough in the division. I mean, Asuka is Asuka, but you know what I mean. I mean, like,
Asuka,
I know I do too. I'm just saying, but you know, like that dark character, like quote unquote.
Scarlett, but she doesn't wrestle.
She not, yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I mean,
nobody outside of Alexa Bliss, and if you want to say Asuka can get dark, yes, she can. I fucks with it.
Asuka can,
yeah, but nobody's like that. You know how she is, how she dressed up and everything. Like nobody has that type of look.
Right.
And Nikki Cross can wrestle.
Yeah.
So let's get her rolling. I don't like her to stand on the outside as a fucking valet.
Right. Yeah, no.
I mean, but they will integrate her sometimes too, though.
They always do. I mean,
she get a spot here and there.
I mean, against the when they go against the Y, I mean, when they go against the Street Profits, guarantee Beef Fab comes up. Yeah, she'll get attacked. But that's all it is. You need to have Nikki explore the women's division a lot more, regardless of who you're gonna have her go against or when. She definitely deserves it in some type of fashion, some form.
Yeah.
But what I was about to say was about Scarlett and even Karrion Kross. Their contract hasn't been signed yet. They have not been signed yet. And I honestly feel as though they need to be re-signed because Karrion Kross is an underrated worker.
Yeah.
Hella underrated. And I feel as though that you can slightly pull the trigger with Scarlett. I don't even care if you do that Evolution. You can have her be in the ring a little bit more.
Yeah, we definitely need to see her in the ring a little bit more.
Shit, I don't even care. Look, you can put her against a vet like AJ Lee. If you get her back for Evolution, I'll be so excited if you do. I swear to God.
She's been teasing on her social. She put back on the boots, the Chuck Taylor looking boots. So she's been teasing us a little bit.
CM Punk did the octopus the other night, bro. Exactly.
That will be a hell of a pop. Her music hit.
I mean, it is a battle royal.
She skipped down to that motherfucking
Evolution.
ring, bro.
It is a battle royal for Evolution, and they have not said too much about who's in it.
And I like that. And I hope as we get closer to Sunday, nobody really gives away too much.
Right. For sure. Yeah, I mean.
But she skipped down to that ring, bro. That place is going to go crazy.
Hell, I'll be honest with you.
She can break the internet.
Hell. But you can give me her versus Julia. To give Julia a match for Evolution. I don't care.
It depends on how AJ Lee really wants to work or not. If she just want to be a surprise and be a part of the women's, thing, but if she really wants to work, I'm with you on that match.
I really like that shit.
No, I would like it too, but I think I said it depends on her level of interest. Of do she really want to work, or she just want to just be there? Because we're gonna get a lot of people that just there.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Nikki Bella. Brie Bella.
Might not get Brie, but nigga, I forget Nikki.
We'll get Brie. Just because her husband came back over there. No, I mean shit. We'll get Brie.
He never left the company though, but
no, he never. He just retired.
He's part time. He's never officially retired. He's part time. Right. It's like Sting will be back too.
Sweet. You know what? You want to be honest? Mm-hmm. I actually want to talk about that company for a second.
Well, before you go there, let's put a wrap on SmackDown. With it being a tape show,
B.
What do you give it?
It's a B.
It's a C to me. Let's go.
A B minus.
It's a C to me. It's a C. It was a C show.
A B minus. Your boy, Bruv.
Who?
Bruv.
Who the fuck is Bruv?
Bruv love. Bruv. Osprey.
Will Osprey?
Yeah.
What about him?
I think he's fucking corny.
You been said that.
No. I really think he's fucking corny.
You
and this babyface shit, it's fucking trash.
I haven't, bro. I don't know what's going on over there. I ain't even being funny.
It's fucking trash.
All I know is I've been on the internet and I've seen that Sting is making an appearance this week.
Yeah, because why?
He needs help. Tony Khan needs help.
Oh, bad. Again, Triple H and HBK, they trying to fuck him up bad.
Ain't no try.
No. Yeah, they out here with baseball bats at his fucking ankles, bro. Yes. They breaking legs like this week.
They brought a gun to a knife fight.
Yeah. On purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Listen, we're gonna beat y'all with a broadcast show, and then turn around and beat y'all with an all women show.
Word.
Think about that. They're going to beat them. Their ratings on NBC and Peacock will be better than any buy rate they can have on fucking whatever on Sunday, where the fuck the show is. I don't even know when the show is. What's Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. So okay, so WWE let them be the middle. They just sandwich them in. Okay, cool. No, I take that back because some Saturday night main event is the same night. Mm-hmm. So Bill Goldberg, old ass, is going to beat y'all.
Plus, what? Great American Bash earlier that day.
Oh
NXT
shit!
NXT earlier that day.
They pulled out NXT. Tony Khan, you should have picked another date.
He should move it.
Then again, they probably still would have found a way to fucking beat your ass.
Just try to screw you over, bro.
I don't care how much you go on the NFL Network and try to promote. I don't care how much you try to use all your NFL connections, bro. When they win, they want the WWE to send them a belt, not AEW.
Word.
Just because you just partner with John Gruden, hold on, John Gruden's not a coach no more.
He's not.
Y'all are not with the times.
No.
The only person that y'all got that can help y'all in any type of way is Travis Hunter. And we don't fuck with him outside of the football field because we all know he ain't wrapped too tight.
No, he's still young.
He a young boy.
Yeah. The other thing I was about to say was MJF, bro.
The pickle shit.
Oh, besides that, I was just saying the simple fact that his stock is falling, bro.
Don't everybody's stock fall when they with that company?
Like bad. Like bro, it's like he's a real afterthought. Like, you know what I mean? Like At one point, he was literally like you could probably say he was like the face of the company.
He was a pillar, as they say, the pillar.
He's not anymore. Like he doesn't get that vibe.
I mean, the company's crumbling anyway, so what the fuck?
But I mean, at least that shit. I mean, at least down the top. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying. Go out like Booker T on top of WCW. I got you.
Got you. No, he's not even going on top, bro. Like
Like
they're aligning him with. And again, I don't watch program, so I just it's just the fact as I catch like highlights. I don't like the fact that it's like, bro. And again, let me just clear this up right now. This is like a rarity of hearing me talk about that fucking company.
Yeah, he brought it up, not Dave.
It's a rarity. But yeah, bro, aligning him with a fucking Hurt Syndicate is fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. That whole clique has even lost their aura doing that shit.
The whole situation, it didn't feel right putting MJF with Hurt Syndicate
at all.
And I don't know what's going. Like I said, I don't know what's going on week to week on that show. But just from the outside looking in, like I know at one point they were trying to get punk ass Swerve, and then they were trying to get somebody else, and then MJF was just like, "Oh, let's
go get fucking Leo Rush."
No, go get fucking the one who probably should have joined the goddamn Hurt Syndicate. I can't Ricochet. Couldn't think of the motherfucking name.
Oh yeah.
He should have probably joined it, to be honest with you. Cause he ain't doing much of nothing.
He's a placeholder. He is a transitional importance until his wife gets there.
Yeah, your wife. When your wife becomes the ring announcer, that's the only thing people gonna be watching, bro.
Only thing people gonna be watching, bro. It's the only people watching.
And if what's it called, Miss Smart, her ass is ring announcing this week.
I don't think that's going to really do much, bro.
I'm at this point, but listen, you is fishing. You trying to get anything to bite right now at this moment.
I ain't there. I ain't biting.
There's no superstar that's on the market that will sign with you that can change you. Now I said sign with you. There's superstars on the market, but you ain't got enough money for Brock Lesnar.
Fuck no.
You can't offer Braun Strowman enough to leave WWE, even though he was mad he got fired, but then again he wasn't because he ended up getting a TV show and all that type of shit. And anytime you take one of our legends, quote unquote WWE legends, you don't know what to do with them. You had fucking Mark Henry and the Big Show.
First of all, you took the Big Show at his fucking worst.
Yeah, I mean, when the Big Show came in there, at least he was standing upright. But when he left, his motherfucker, he couldn't barely walk. His knee was buckled in again. Like,
bro,
what the fuck? And then y'all got Chris Jericho, who actually looks better on tour than he does when he's in the fucking wrestling ring.
That motherfucker said he wants again. He ain't signed a new contract either. I think WWE actually go. They looking to bring him back, maybe just cause.
WWE will sign him just to keep him away from the. They will listen. Chris Jericho comes back, bona fide Hall of Famer. He can
That's why again, do that shit easy.
Still can have another run in him because he's coming back to WWE. He's been going for 5-6 years, so he can have he can be a part timer. Come on, Chris Jericho come back with another list, and the fucking world will go crazy again.
No, I come back with another fucking vignette, a fucking coded vignette again. Yeah. It was fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like anything like that. But I'm saying this company talking about AEW, you have nothing. You're relying on Will Ospreay, which he's not a bad wrestler.
He's not a bad wrestler.
Now, my boy and me and Matt like him. Orange Cassidy. I don't know what's going on with Orange Cassidy over there.
He's okay. I actually like Hangman better than him.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting a Hangman too, but I was going down the list. Hangman, I'm tired of seeing him fight John Moxley every pay-per-view. And I'm tired of you calling Sting. You bust the fucking the emergency more than motherfucking the dude for Batman. God damn. Then Commissioner Gordon. God damn, bro. Like Sting can't retire.
No.
You worship.
Let me say this right now. If they have Sting come out there with no beard.
Nah, he coming out with the beard. I don't think he cutting it.
And black hair. He's fucking terrible.
Nah, I think Sting coming out with the beard, and then this is gonna be a way to introduce Darby Allin back. Darby Allin back. Yeah. Because now they're getting ready for Shark Week. Because like I said, Darby wants to go swimming with sharks now.
They give him his own. He have his own show or something.
Something like a special or some shit where he's literally Darby Allin swimming with the sharks. Like that's what, something like that.
Oh my god!
Shark Week is actually the week of my birthday, July 24th. So yeah, Darby Allin most likely will be back on Saturday, Sunday, whatever the fuck the show is, and Sting will be there. And who knows what the fuck Swerve is going to do this week, this pay per view. It's either thumbtacks. He gonna staple his tongue. He gonna put a syringe in his mouth. What's next? What's motherfucking next with you, bro?
He's gonna close his booty hole. No, dude.
I don't know what he gonna do, bro. But he's trying to do stuff for Shock Factor, and it's like this shit is cringe,
bro.
You're the only person. I'm not gonna say you're the only person in wrestling, but you're one of the mainstream people that are black that's taking this type of abuse. Motherfucker, New Jack gave this abuse. He ain't take this type of abuse. What's wrong with you, dog? He stapled the motherfuckers. He cut the motherfucker open. Shit. Shout out to New Jack. God damn it.
Shit.
I'm just saying, bro. Motherfucker's crazy, man. That nigga, man, that motherfucker ain't right, bro. Swerve ain't right, bro.
That nigga wrong.
He all the way wrong.
You don't save that nigga.
All right, bro. Let's talk about this. You think LFG gonna be as big of a hit as it was the first season?
No. I said quickly, no.
I don't. Like I said, I watched the first. I finally got through the first show, and mind you, when I watched, the first season, going through a show, I used to be upset when the shit went off. This one, I was like, this shit seems.
It's called Booker, bro.
It seemed too staged. It seems too reality based, like one of these reality TV shows. It seems too much like that.
My thing is, I'm not mad if it's going to be that, but just like, just make it believable.
Call it tough enough then. Call it tough enough then. Call it tough enough again then.
Yes, but no.
But we understood when we watched Tough Enough what we was getting though.
Yes.
LFG first season, we was like, all right, this is a different concept, but it was making sense.
Mind you, so like I've watched seasons of the UFC, the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah,
right?
Me too. Yeah, facts.
The first one ever was so trash compared to everything else because the fact it was really like the real world type vibes.
Yeah,
they're doing like
error. That was trial.
Yeah, they were doing challenges outside the damn ring and doing shit in the ring as a secondary.
You remember? Hold on, not to cut you off. You remember when NXT did that shit?
Yes.
When they had them when Daniel Bryan was being mentored by the Miz, which that don't make no sense in no type of world.
Right.
That type of shit. Remember that? That was the same way.
I mean, yeah, they did this shit, and it was just like, bro, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? So, like, my thing is, like, I feel as though with LFG, they did it they're doing it backwards. They seen what worked, and then I feel like they're moving away from what worked. If that makes sense. Because literally, what they were doing, worked. It worked that first season.
It absolutely worked. I was hooked.
You know what I mean? I'm still gonna check it out. Like I still gotta check out episode 2, but I'm just like, damn.
But bro,
I feel the difference.
When me and you, just what I'm comparing to the first season, we didn't let a week go by.
Right.
Now
I sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning I did because I was always watching something else. But then when I got into it, I'm like, bro, you watching this video? You're like, no, I ain't watching. Listen, it turned real quick. This was the other issue I had with this show. The turnaround too quick.
That was your issue. My issue was the fact there's no new people.
That too. That's what I'm saying. The turnaround and not having new people. Yes.
You have a couple new people on there, but you don't have too many new ones. And that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Like, it's literally this shit. Like we said before, this shit is a pickup right from the last episode, or is a pickup right from the first time that Jasper Troy met Obafemi and like he attacked somebody in
Right.
the
That's
ring, and
exactly
then
where
next
it
thing you
picked
know,
up.
Obafemi and him have a showdown. It's literally picking up from right from that, which happened like a month ago.
Yeah. Well, like 3 weeks ago.
No, like a month ago. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, bro, like, why go that route when we can literally have a whole new season? You could have gave us a couple months,
Right.
mind you. You could have probably staggered this and evolve.
No, you could have kept it separate like it was before.
No,
You
I'm
just
saying
could have.
staggered it. And I mean, like the moment what's name is off, LFG's over,
Yeah.
they start pushing evolve a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like at least give us like a couple months before of evolve that you're pushing heavy, and then go back to LFG after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give us a break because you didn't really give us a break. I know we said it before, but just give us a break from it.
Give us a
And
break.
have us
And
want it again. Have us want it even more. What's going to happen next season?
with the dumbass restart, it wasn't even like you got people. You got like prime example. For people who didn't watch the show, first episode, not first season,
First season.
first episode of this season, you got Bubba Ray trying to get back the Bayou kid. What's his name?
Okay.
The Bayou, and then he said, "I don't want to go back to your team."
That happened for episode 1.
Huh?
That happened on episode 1.
Oh, my phone might have episode 2. Whatever. Regardless, but my point is, you're trying to rehash certain things when, bro, it wasn't even like that the first season. The first season they wrestled to get, and then they got to pick the legend that they wanted to be with.
Right. You could have, like I said, you could have literally had new people there for this whole season, and then you could have brought that everybody from season 1 back for season 3.
Nope. What you should have done was had new people, and you should have had maybe like your final 4-ish stay, and then everybody else would have been brand new. So you had like 4 names that we knew.
Okay.
So something like that. You would have had like Holyfield, you'd have had Bailey Humphrey, you would have had like P Nasty. You know what I mean? Like I don't remember exactly who was the final like 4 or 5 people, whatever. You had them, and then the rest brand new.
Right.
And then, like you said, maybe you can integrate somebody get injured, you call up one of them other people, or something ain't working out, you call up the other people, or you have them come in and try to take their spot. Like you make it interesting. Like, oh, well, all y'all used to wrestling each other. Here go. I'm trying to think of a name from the first show. What's the black kid name that got all the talent but ain't had no personality?
Anthony Luke.
Not him, but the other one. The one that's athletic as fuck, almost like Sheldon Benjamin. Like, but he ain't had no. He ain't had no personality to this last fucking match where he actually wanted to show personality.
Chris Island too.
Chris Island. Yeah, people like him. You could have had them. Like, oh yeah, well you wrestled everybody. Try him. Somebody who's trying to come in and get your position still. Like you still could have had the older people there. You could have just done it in a different way. They're not quote unquote in the competition.
What they probably try to do this season more than anything is probably switch coaches for the most part. But based on what I see on Instagram, a lot of them were the same coaches.
Yeah, well, I got to watch the other show.
I mean, I got episode 2 put up right now. I just haven't turned it on. I mean, I haven't like viewed it, but I'm saying like I feel like I've seen shit on Instagram. Like I think Bubba has some of his people back, majority of his people back, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, what the fuck?
And that's just like, why the fuck did we do that shit again? Like him wanting to buy you boy back again. That's already an issue. Like, why do you want him back? You didn't win with him.
That's what my point. The only person that should be is Undertaker and fucking Booker T, because Undertaker's girl won because he had which I don't believe she's going to be anything. And then you have and then you have Jasper Troy.
But yo, first I feel like Jasper Troy was Undertaker. It's weird. It's weird how I say that. How like I think about this.
Yeah, you think he would be Undertaker's person.
Yeah, like, but either way, yeah, the monster. But it's also crazy how Undertaker still won.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad. But I mean, like,
All right, hold on.
I
I'm about
feel
to send it to you. I'm about to send it to you right now.
I feel like Undertaker was a better coach anyway, in my eyes. I feel like Booker T greenlit everybody's shit. He was never really mad about anybody's shit unless it was somebody that really didn't need to make it. But he forced the shit out of Jasper Troy.
Yeah, Jasper Troy was gonna win regardless.
Yeah, like
look at what I just sent you though. I got the list of the groups
of season 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shiloh Hill is back with the Undertaker. Bailey Humphrey is back with the Undertaker.
Drake Monroe's new. Danny was from Michelle. She was from what's the name's team?
P Nasty is with Michelle McCool now.
McCool. Anthony Luke's with Michelle McCool. Trill London's a new one. Is Summer Sorrell new too?
Anthony Luke is with Michelle McCool too.
Yeah, that's what I said. But Bubba has
BJ.
Xena back. He has BJ back.
He got Holyfield.
He got Holyfield instead of Undertaker this time.
Yeah.
Tatiana's back with Undertaker. Oh no, Tatiana was with Bubba last year.
Yeah.
Chris Island was okay. Serena Linton.
Yeah, Chris Island went with Booker T now.
If anybody who has a totally different team is Booker T's team. He has a totally different team.
Yeah, because he lost his monster and he lost the fake Rock.
Yes. He basically lost his whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Taker, safe picks. He went with Shiloh and Bailey. In my eyes, them two are the safe picks to get.
Yes. Granted, I think P Nasty's another one.
And why the fuck would BJ in back with Bully Ray? But hold on, let's speak about that, Matt, because you've been saying this for the longest.
Ray. It's not Bully Ray in WWE.
Matt's been saying this because one thing came out. I think me and Matt talked about this either on the pod or we talked about it personally.
I think we talked on the phone.
Huh?
I think we talked about it on the phone earlier.
Yeah, we talked about the Dudley Boys wants to come back with another run. I said fuck no because Devon, I love you, bro. I love your YouTube channel. You're doing some good things over there with your YouTube channel. You ain't ready for another ring run. Roles have reversed drastically. Where Devon, you're not in shape. Bubba is. No.
Devon's been out of shape for a while too. That's the thing. He's been out of shape for a while.
Because Devon went backstage too, though. He was a producer for like eight years.
Yeah, Devon's out of shape.
He been eating a lot of donuts. It's a lot of coffee in the meetings.
Yeah, he been making them runs to cater a little too much.
Yes. And Bully got himself in shape because remember, Bully turned himself around when he was with TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights.
Yeah. But nah, to have what Dave's really getting at is the simple fact that I think that Bubba wants another run because I feel like him and BJ are gonna have a match.
Matt's been saying this since the end of last season of LFG. Probably in the middle of LSG season when him and BJ kept going back and forth.
These two are going to have a match somewhere in the long.
No.
Might happen this season.
WWE's going to capitalize off this. Ain't nobody else. They not letting nobody take this.
They're not letting BJ not get a contract soon.
Matt, we talk. They all contract wrestlers, bro.
No. Like main card.
You think this match gonna happen on the main card?
No, it'll happen on like NXT.
Oh, I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels ain't letting that go.
But I'm saying like a main card contract.
He get an NXT contract.
Only reason I say that because of the simple fact that there is a fifth person that is coming along with this Plan B, which we probably will see on Monday.
Whoa. Plan B costs $49.99 at Walgreens and CVS. You think he belong with them?
I said that BJ could be a possible. He could be a possible one. Him, Sami Zayn, Austin Theory. Those are my 3 guesses.
BJ ain't ready.
I mean, granted. That's if they weren't going to pull the trigger soon. But they're going to be pulling triggers soon.
So yeah, he ain't
It has
playing
to be
B.
Austin Theory.
He playing Z.
It has to be Austin Theory. You have to have another a Seth Rollins mini asshole.
I agree.
It has to be Austin Theory. You will pull strings and break hearts with Sami Zayn.
But Sami Zayn is coming like Kane. He turned face and heel so many goddamn times now.
Like Kane or like Big Show? Who would you rather be?
It don't fucking matter at this point.
I would rather be Kane.
I mean, 1 minute, one is saving the world. The next one, they try and destroy the motherfucker.
Big Show just dick rides who's ever in charge.
I mean, that's true. I mean, he cried a lot and had to punch people in the face a lot, too. They called himself the weapon of mass destruction.
That shit was so ass. That shit was so cringe.
It was Big Show. He's the only... Think about this. When Big Show was in WCW, and then this one time, it's a couple times
Giant, for those that don't know.
Yeah. He did, they actually treated him like a fucking giant over there.
Until Bill Goldberg came around.
Well, Bill Goldberg fucked up a lot of people's career.
That's Bret Hart.
Happy belated birthday to Bret. Shout out to Bret.
Don't do that. Don't do that when you talk about Goldberg. Come on now.
I'm just saying, shout out to Bret. You know what I mean? I ain't know he had a black wife now, too, Bret. You jumped over the cutter bear, my nigga.
I knew something different. We started wearing Jordans that didn't match.
He got rid of it. He said, man, I gotta get rid from this white guy. I need me a black girl.
Jordans that didn't match, man. I knew something was up back then.
But what I was saying was the presentation that they gave him. Even they even call him Andre the Giant's son at times in WCW. Like,
it's believable.
Yeah, I mean, how many big white motherfuckers you see walking around here? Like, let's be honest. I don't want to say like, yeah. Then I mean, he had the singlet on. At this time, he had hair. It was halfway believable that he could have been Andre the Giant's son. And then shout out to Hogan and them used to say the shit on live microphone. Are you Andre the Giant's son? They used to say little shit like that, just trying to make it believable. But
the first one to ever do it, wasn't he, Soulja Boy?
No, I think it was Scott Hall. Don't take that from my nigga. Hey, yo.
My bad, man.
Yeah. But when it came to the WWF at the time, Big Show, I mean, it was exciting to see him at, what was that? What pay-per-view he did?
It wasn't sold out.
It wasn't sold out, no. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. When he came through the cage, when he came through the ring and through Austin, through the cage instead of over cage, and Austin still won.
Yo, that spot's so crazy, but
yeah, it is because you was like, hold on, did he win?
Yo,
like you supposed to go over.
And then when he put fucking Mankind through the fuck, no, did he put Mankind through the shit?
Through the what?
Through the canvas, or was that fucking that was Undertaker?
No, that was Chokeslam. You talking about the Chokeslam spot, right?
That was Big Show, wasn't it?
It was Big Show the Taker.
Yeah.
The Big Show the Taker.
Yeah. No,
Big Show had some moments, bro, but then he just. I mean, I remember when he toured down the Titantron, him in Austin.
Yeah, look.
They made him look.
Brock Lesnar and him the superplex.
The superplex broke the ring, and then they kept trying to redo it every fucking time. It was so trash. But I just feel like the presentation of the Big Show wore off very quick. First of all, the name alone this man fucked him up with the name, bro.
Yeah.
The Big Show.
What happened? Like, what I really started knowing, he really started getting real like gimmicky when they started changing the color of his singlet, bro.
Right.
They started giving him colored singlets. They gave him the fatigue one with the bear. Then that like I'll never forget how weird it was with Jericho.
Bro, when he did the Hawkster.
Yeah, when he did the Jericho, he had no mustache.
Yeah.
That shit was disgusting. That shit was nasty.
Big Show became a gimmick very quickly.
Of himself.
Right. Andre the Giant, they built knife still to this day. Ninth wonder, the eighth wonder of the world, what you call him? Like it's still Andre the Giant. Like you never see him be gimmicky in no way.
No.
Big
I
Show,
mean,
they put you in a diaper, bro. Against
Akibono.
yeah.
I will say, but one person that definitely I'm not mad of his of his evolution of his character was Kane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now that was the Kane that we knew. Now if anybody ever and this has always been my thing because I'm Undertaker nut.
Yup.
Undertaker first name was Undertaker the Kane, and people don't understand
Right.
that.
Kane the Undertaker.
Kane the Undertaker. I'm sorry, you absolutely right. Kane the Undertaker. But when Kane came and watched and then end up getting what we got later on, that was a hell of an involvement, bro. Like
You wanna know? All right. So I'm gonna give a quick tribute type ordeal. You were the first person to ever introduce me to those two,
two.
Undertaker and Kane.
Oh yeah.
And then of course, like I've said it before, like when it came to WWF at the time, Dave was the real reason I started watching it.
Yeah. He was
And
already into
between Stone Cold, Kane and Undertaker, and then later on, fucking like became HBK, Triple H, and all them. I think like I started
like the DX movie.
yeah, nah, but not even with DX. I was still kind of young when Shawn and them was with DX. But nah, I really became fans of them. Be like that. I became a fan with Shawn with Confidential.
Oh, when he left the company. When he had the back. So
Yeah.
you talking about the WrestleMania 14.
Yep. So when he
Yeah,
did
that was
WWE
mine.
Confidential, that's when I became hooked on Shawn Michaels. But I started identifying who it was. I remember I unlocked him on SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. I didn't know who the fuck it was, but
Right.
fuck around with you, I learned who the fuck it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You know what
was
I'm saying?
see, I
Yeah.
like Matt was saying, I was more of a I always been a WWE nut, and that's because of my grandparents on my mom's side.
I was an Xbox fan.
Yeah, well, yeah, 6.
I was the big ass Xbox fan.
Yeah, 6 kid.
Because X-Pac was a small dude that
Running around doing
basically
crazy shit.
he defied the odds. He was like, all right, well, fuck you, what you talking about? Like suck it. Like,
Yeah.
that was the funniest shit I was with, right? You know what I'm saying? That fucking Road Dogg. I didn't really care for Billy Gunn like that because I was just like,
He
why
don't
is
say
showing his
nothing.
ass?
Yeah, Mr. Ass
And
Man.
yeah, it's funny as hell. But nah, when it goes with Kane, Kane, like the evolution of Kane definitely went from not talking and having a manager to
No. To talking. Yeah. That
that's
shit
exactly
was
where I was going. But
that
yeah,
shit was cringe.
it was weird. Then next thing you know, he joins up with X Pac. Um, that they break off from there. The X Factor starts.
He had a love
And
story. Had a love story with China.
yeah, yeah. Then
He
next thing you know,
pulled his mask
it's
off.
he got a whole different like type of mask. He got a different giddy up. I'm like, oh shit,
He
Kane
did the
out here. So
movie.
yeah.
When he did See
Nah,
No
with See No Evil, but
See
nah,
No.
I'm not even there yet.
Nah, you not. I
Like
jumped ahead of you.
I'm saying, like he did the shit with Hurricane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And after that, the tag team with RVD. Then he unmasked.
Kane. Think about this. Kane always resetted himself with the Undertaker. Like if Kane needed to reset, he would just battle Undertaker, and then it would reset him to another course, whatever he's going to do.
In a way.
If you ever think,
I mean,
if you ever think about their feud, it's like Kane would be doing something like left field, and then Taker might be coming back off an injury, storyline coming back from the dead, whatever you want to say it, and then it's like
they did it off each other, basically.
Boom, yeah. I mean, because a lot of times it was always Taker coming back off an injury or Taker injured, and the only person he felt comfortable working with was Kane. So he'd be like, you know what I mean, like when they did the Night of Champions joint.
Like,
With
yeah,
Paul
that's always like
Hare.
intertwined.
Yeah, y'all. Yep.
Yeah, it always cross paths
Always did it.
somewhere down the line. I mean, nah, it was definitely like nah. Kane as fuck like when he unmasked, he was.
Yo, I remember that day, bro.
Dog.
I
First of all, the
remember
haircut was
that.
fucking crazy as shit.
For him to actually wear that in real life is crazy. Ain't no money, dog. Ain't enough money.
No, yeah. When we seen the hair piece wasn't with the hair. I mean, the mask was with the hair. I said, "Holy shit, what the hell we doing, bro?"
Then you seen the face, like with the paint, with the
Yeah.
eye, like. Oh, you like, don't get it wrong. We always want to know what Kane looked like outside the mask, even though like we seen in a couple documentaries. If you look closely, he was like in some documentaries, but you didn't know that was Kane because he wasn't in the character like in Kane.
Right. I mean, when they redefined his mask that one time, when they gave him instead of just the
Yeah, the
plastic,
opening
they
at the
opened his
mouth.
mouth
Yeah,
up, allow him to talk and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah. What happened to the voice thing?
Whoa, like, but the evolution of Kane just grew. Saying then he became saying he was just like on a kill streak. It was he doing wild shit. Got this the love story with Lita. You know what I'm saying?
Putting
That whole ordeal with Edge, like.
Then can't forget about
Then
Shane McMahon.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Then went back and attacked Undertaker. Did that shit for WrestleMania 20. After that,
when Taker came back, yeah, thanks. That was Taker
they did the
comeback with
Brothers of
Paul.
Destruction for a little bit. Tag team with Big Show.
Kane got a hell of a career, bro.
ECW champion.
Yes.
World heavyweight champion. The next, I mean, like I was actually a good thing too. Him getting the world heavyweight title. What did he do? What did he do after that? Like he went away, came back to attack Cena, went back with a mask on.
Then went corporate on us.
Corporate King was fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy because he started rocking his fucking haircut. That was terrible.
Was he general manager at one point too?
Nah, he was. Stephanie McMahon was.
Oh, he was just a right hand man. I thought he had like a crazy name too. Like
I thought it was like I think he might have been like Commissioner Kane.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, Kane was something. Like that's a person that when he debuted,
he evolved a lot.
When he debuted, you was like, that's one of like the best.
You wouldn't expect him to grow as much as he did.
No. I'm literally talking about his debut in wrestling. As Kane, because he was Isaac Yankum before that, and Fake Diesel, and he went through some other shit too. But as Kane, when he came and he quote unquote took the door off the hinges and came in there and gave Undertaker one of the most fucked up tombstones in history. That shit was like, what the fuck? Then they would let him do shit with the electric, the lightning bolts with his hand. Like it was just more like Kane was like, of course, the evil version of the Undertaker. Like it was definitely different. Definitely
red and blue was crazy. That was the other thing. It was just red. It's like Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Yep.
Like it was literally like the polar opposite, the necessary evil that you needed for this person.
And like Bruce Prichard, like I don't give you too much credit, but that's your baby, the Undertaker and Kane story, and motherfucker, you deserved it off this one.
Rest in peace, Paul Heyman too. I mean, not Paul Heyman, Paul Bearer.
Yeah, Paul. Oh yeah, Paul. Listen. That is one character in the wrestling. Talking about the Undertaker, especially at the time when he didn't talk. Paul Bearer was absolutely perfect. Like,
same thing for Kane.
That's what I'm saying, because they didn't talk in the beginning, so they was perfect. And then the storyline of him fucking Kane mom inside of a funeral home is always the craziest story. Like,
you think that's the craziest?
We are talking about Triple H getting inside the casket, bro. We're not doing this. I already know where you was going with that, bro. Come on, it's me, dog. I watched this product too, goddamn.
Look, you think that's the craziest? Like, Katie Vick was the wildest, craziest, cringiest thing ever.
Yeah, that was too. But I mean, back in the day, watching Raw, and then like how he was just sitting back there talking to Jerry Lawler about it when the camera wasn't supposed to be running was like, what the fuck? Like, the stories is crazy, man.
Vince, you a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah. Vince, you was a crazy motherfucker. You wrestled your daughter a week before a fucking wedding.
Oh no. The real story was the fact he
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
already
say
know.
shit.
I already know.
Yeah, all right.
We ain't gotta say that. He wanted to put the wedding on fucking pay-per-view. That's a motherfucker wanted to make money off the wedding. And, God damn, bro. People would have bought that shit too.
You know what else he did? I mean, it's a funny meme that I've seen going around. I mean, it was about with Saudi Arabia. Again, when CM Punk's music went off, and it was a burn. I'm saying when Seth Rollins' music went off, it said burn it down.
Mm-hmm.
They said the meme that thought that Saudi Arabia got there. Again, you had a segment where literally Muhammad Hassan.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about. You can't even find that. You can't even find that segment no more.
No, because you shouldn't want to.
I was
You
trying to
shouldn't want
find it to see it. They just did a Dark Side of the Ring about that shit too.
That's some bad times. And then nigga, what else was also cringy with Vince and shit like that was when he had John Cena announce the Osama bin Laden, bro.
Say again?
When he had John Cena announce the assassination of Osama bin Laden at the show. Dog, that was cringy.
But Cena wanted to do it too. He was happy as shit. You can see it.
It was cringy as hell.
They killed that motherfucker, as they said.
Osama bin Laden has been assassinated by a U.S. storm. John, you don't get out that damn ring and call it damn night. We could have read this shit on the news when we left.
As CM Punk said, I always look at you as the Marine. Straight to DVD. Straight to DVD, motherfucker.
Yo, let me just say this right now. We ain't been talking about shit for this last hour. No, not even this last hour. For this last, 45 minutes.
About like 20.
This is what happens when you get two cousins that just bouncing off each other's minds, not giving a fuck about what we got to talk about.
I mean, we still talking about wrestling, though.
Yeah, no, of course. But that's what we going to do.
Yeah.
But it's the fact we just bounce off and do all this shit.
With no,
you know what I'm saying?
Rehearsal.
No rehearsal.
Can't make this shit up.
All gas, no brakes.
Yeah, that I mean. Because you can't make this shit up when we talk about it. But next week though, we got a hell of a slow slate of shows, bro. Next weekend is packed.
Yeah.
NXT. We got
Evolution. Saturday main event.
A Saturday night main event.
And no, Petty, we don't give a fuck about AEW. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Petty. AEW gets no love over here.
What Rick Ross say? I would be like, fuck the world. I don't give a fuck. No.
Nah, AEW ain't get no love over here, brother. If something cringe happened, we'll talk about them, but that's about it. If something cringe happened, if the nigga pull out another syringe and put it in his ass, Matt, I'm gonna tell you about it. No Diddy. Which that he might pull out baby oil, knowing fucking Swerve, freak ass.
Wow, you know what? I would not be surprised if they did do that this week.
It's Swerve, bro. Fuck Swerve. In my Booker T voice.
They would, Tony Khan would green light that shit too.
Tony Khan don't even talk to Tony Khan about the shit. They just do it.
69, we out here talking about somebody out here doing 69 in the middle of the damn ring with some baby oil. Tony Khan Swerve.
He might put it on Tony Khan.
That's what I said. Tony Khan Swerve out here doing 69 each other with baby oil.
With that being said, I'm your boy Dave C.O. Coles.
Hey, it's Podcast Savage Mac. I told you. Ain't no filter tonight.
Nah.
It's not my fault. Blame Reese.
We'll holler at y'all Monday.